kind of the end of spring break for for us in my house. My kids they all come back. Whole family came back yesterday, because my wife took my oldest and my youngest snowboarding. And when they came back yesterday, it was like that moment of, like, I felt it was great. It felt comfortable again to be totally chaotic in my house. Chaos everywhere, right? And so then my wife, she wanted to go take this dog. She came home yesterday because she had to take my son, my 14-year-old son, to the doctor for his, well check, because it was his birthday. And he had to go get measured and make sure everything's, he weighs what he's supposed to weigh and all that stuff. So she's like, I got to get Jake to the doctor at 2:45. I'm like, okay. And then I go, I'll take the Kemp and Dutch, the 10-year-old and 13-year-old, to the gym. They want to play basketball. And she's like, okay. And I go, but first, I said, I really got to go to the bathroom. She goes, I'm going to take this little rescue dog for a walk. And she's like, I'm like, I go take her for a walk. I said, I have to go to the bathroom. And I was like, the bear was poking his head out of the cave.
Yeah, got it.
You know what I mean? Like, it was time to, I had to go to the bathroom really bad. And so she goes outside to go to the bathroom. And she goes outside to take the dog to the bathroom. But
I was like, whoa.
She goes to take the dog to the bathroom, but I'm going to work in my house. I like to go to the bathroom in my bathroom. I feel very comfortable in my bathroom.
Sure.
So I'm walking to go up the stairs to go to my bathroom, and I look out the window and I see Blake outside in the street, and there's a bunch of people out there. People with strollers, and there's like a dude and a couple girls, and I see Blake smiling through the glass, and she's like waving her arms at me because she could see me but I'm like, I'm prairie dog. I got to go to the bathroom. And she's like waving, and I see her come walking towards the door. And I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no. She's like coming towards me and I'm sure it has something to do with the dog, because she's got the dog on a leash, and she wants me to show a puppy or something. And I'm like waving my hands like, no. I have to go to the bathroom. No. And she's like, I can see her through the glass going like, come out here. Come out here. And I'm like, no. I got to go bathroom. I got to go to the bathroom. She's like, you see her put her foot down. Get out of here. And so I'm like, I open up the door, and she goes, look who's here. Look who's out. So I got to walk out. I'm like, hi. And I'm walking out, right? And I hear this voice goes, I knew you lived on this street. I just didn't know exactly where you lived. And I'm walking out towards the street more, and I look, and it's like Kyle's best friend. Like when Kyle got married, she was the best. I would say bridesmaid, maid of honor.
Yeah,
it's like Kyle's best friend Stephanie, right, with her husband, and she had a baby, and her sister, and they're like, oh hey,
what were they doing over there?
And I'm like, I want to say, you know what? I'm prairie dogging right now. I really have to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, how are you? And I take my camera, and I'm like. I'm going to film this. No, don't film this. Don't film this. Kyle doesn't know I'm here yet, and I'm getting ready for her sprinkle. Don't. And I'm like, I'm going to film this, and I'm filming her. No. She starts running around for me. This girl. No. And I'm filming it. I'm like, I'm saying to this guy, it's just a sprinkle. And I'm like, stop. What the hell is a sprinkle?
It's like a baby shower, but it's a little more casual. So it's just a sprinkle.
Is that
it's not a shower?
Did you guys make that up?
No.
I swear.
No.
I've never heard of that before.
It's not really a new thing.
It sounds cute. What does one do at a sprinkle?
Less than you do at a shower. You just celebrate the coming of a baby.
Babies they don't have to get you gifts or anything, or they get you gifts?
I think some people still do gifts, but it's less of a hoopla, I guess you could say. And me and one of my other best friends is pregnant too at the same time, so we're doing it all together.
A double sprinkle.
She mentioned somebody else being pregnant.
Yeah.
So then I took the video and I sent it to Kyle, right? So and I'm like, I just sent it. I don't know if I told Stephanie that I sent it to you or not. She's like, Kyle doesn't know I'm here yet. Don't send it. And then I just taped a whole bunch more. All this is on my Instagram stories, by the way. I taped a whole bunch more, and then now. For some reason, I don't know why. Why did it take you 9 hours to get back to me on text?
I get maybe one chance or two a week to get a nap. I was napping.
Oh, you were napping?
The phone is on silent when I'm napping, but when I woke up and I got your text, I was like, when the heck was that?
Right.
Because I had texted her like 2 days ago, when are you getting in town?
Oh.
And so she was secretly trying to be here without telling me.
Oh, that's so funny.
I don't know why.
One of the chances she's walking by my house when Blake is walking the dog in front of my house, and she's like, oh my God.
That should teach her.
Right.
When you come in town, you tell your best friend.
She's trying to be sneaky, and she walks in front of my house.
I know.
I mean, that is so then she was like, they're talking about puppies and stuff, so we were talking about the little puppies we have. She goes, I want to see. So I was like, all right, let me show you. So I bring her into the house, and it was like, can I come in? I'm Like, yeah, the door's open. I'm like, come in. And she takes a step in, and I'm like, come on in. She goes, it's okay for me to come in? I'm like, come in. Like, I don't know why. Like,
How many times do you have to say it?
I thought maybe if my wife wasn't home, maybe you thought this was weird, but she's right behind you outside. Come in. So she comes in my house and she gets the puppies, and then I realize, wait a minute, I still have to poop.
You realize they thought that's not forefront on your brain.
Because I got all carried away with the sprinkle thing and how she was like, not Kyle didn't know she was here, and I had just sent the video to Kyle, and I was like, oh my god, I might have ruined the sprinkle. And then I was so
the sprinkle
It's
surprise.
not a surprise.
I was
It's not a
surprise.
surprise.
I wasn't sure of that at the moment.
Yeah, right.
Because I sent you the video, and then she's like, Kyle doesn't know I'm here. I'm here for the sprinkle. And then I was like, wait a minute. Anyway, so she goes in and takes all these puppies out to the front yard, and she takes them out with her husband and her sister and the baby. And then my wife goes out there, my sons go grab all these puppies. It's like a puppy festival in the front yard. And it was just this fascinating moment with Kyle's best friend.
Did she take a puppy or no?
Eventually, I had to poop. And I was
So you
like,
left, maybe
I
take
said,
a puppy?
I go, listen. I announced to Stephanie, her best friend, to my wife, to the girl's husband,
Yeah.
and to her sister. I said, listen, before this whole shindig started, I was on my way to poop. I said, so I have to leave.
Gotta go.